Hello there, Sagittarius. Welcome to DragonTaleTarot. My name is Ariel, and this is your reading for the full moon in Taurus, which takes place on November 12th, 2019. I'm so glad to have you join me. If you have not yet been to the channel, welcome. If you are returning, thank you as well. It's great to have you here, and hope you have all been doing really well. First, a few quick notes before we get started. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with every single Sagittarius out there, so if the messages do resonate with you, they're meant for you. If they do not resonate with you, kick them on out to another Sagittarius out there. This will mostly correspond to Sagittarius Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising signs, and all Sagittarius cross-watchers are welcome here as well. If you have not yet done so, I invite you to please reach out, hit that subscribe button, and join the little dragon family, and also give it that dragon claw up by clicking that like button. Let me know that you enjoyed this content. All my information for personal readings, links to card decks that I use, etc. are all down in the description box, and anybody who's been waiting on a personal reading, I will be getting to those. I've had a lot of allergies because we've had lots of leaf blower stuff going out here that kick up all that dust, and it gets to me pretty bad. So I always try to angle for days where my head is clear, so that I can read better for you guys. So thank you so much for your patience. I will be getting into working on those personal readings this week and should have them all out to you, or have all those called in. There's all different ways that we can do it. So I will go ahead and let's start talking about your full moon energy, Sagittarius. Just going to talk about the astrological influences for a moment, and then we're going to jump right into your cards. So right now, yes, we have Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Mercury retrograde going on. This is a very deeply spiritual time for Sagittarius on the universal chart. Don't be surprised if this is an extra touchy time. You are going to cry easier, feel more sensitive, have more unusual dreams, all kinds of intuitions and unusual sensations can come up during this time, so don't be surprised. You're really also clearing a lot of decks, getting ready for new energy coming in when the sun goes into your sign very soon. Mercury is still retrograde, will be until November 20th, so yes, still try to put off big decisions, big movements, big purchases, etc. until Mercury goes direct. Obviously, if there's things that are coming up of a emergency nature, you have to take care of those. But if you can, at all possible, it's always the best to wait until that retrograde passes. The full moon is going to be lighting up the 6th house of Virgo for you, Sagittarius. So this full moon, to me, when I put that combination together, it's a very healing and deeply grounding and centering energy, because we're putting that earthy full moon of Taurus into that Virgo house and connecting two very strong earth signs together. So to me, that's really bringing up, again, yeah, a lot of healing, but it's more than just that. It's a deep, grounded connection with the earth. This would be a really good time to get out in nature. Don't know where you are right now. I know that the weather is getting colder for a lot of people, but if you get a really nice day, or even not so nice day, go out there, get in touch with the earth, get in touch with nature, because there's something very healing about that for you right now, Sagittarius, around this full moon energy. You know, Virgo also has to do with health and nutrition, physical well-being, so it could be even as something as simple as just getting a physical, you know, eating a little better, making sure that your health is in shape, making sure you sleep enough, get enough water, get enough exercise, all those things that keep your body functioning well. Also, I'll point out that universally, the Taurus full moon is a beautiful time to plant your intentions, put your plans out there to the universe, write them down, because it's like a planting kind of moon. You know, Taurus is that pure earth energy that we plant the seeds, we plant the flowers, we plant anything that we want to see come up to fruition. So Sagittarius, anything that you have, you know, on your dream list, this is a beautiful time to go ahead and start planting those dreams. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your card reading. We're going to do a past, present, future lineup here with some moon oracle decks and also with the tarot, and just see what kind of messages come through for you around this time. Dear angels, divine beings of light, guardians, ancestors, helpers, and healers, please be with the sun, moon, Venus, and rising sign of Sagittarius as we do their reading for the full moon in Taurus for November 2019. Please protect their energy as well as mine and bring through clear, accurate messages for their highest good. Thank you. All right, Taurus energy is coming through real strong for you. Okay, so the dreams need a practical plan. Look at that. Like I said, this is a great time to put your plans out there into the universe. There's the full moon in Taurus that we're coming up to. The interesting thing is that this card came up in the immediate past position, so this is the energy that you're carrying over from that Aries full moon. So this also, I believe, came up for Libra and maybe one other sign in the same position. So this full moon in Taurus energy is coming through very, very strong for all the signs, for sure. To me, this really means that that Aries full moon was prepping you for the energy of the full moon in Taurus. So it's a very, very positive sign that that's coming up in that position. Going into the current energy, look at this. Not the full moon, but the new moon in Capricorn is coming up into your present. This is the energy around the actual full moon in Taurus when it's actually in there, and what you'll be getting from that. What I find that's very cool here, Sagittarius, is that your ruling planet of Jupiter is wrapping up its cycle for this year in your sign, and the next place that Jupiter is going is into Capricorn. So I believe that as your ruling planet moves into Capricorn, that's going to be very positive for you, because it's going to start bringing about those cycles of manifestation, because Capricorn is definitely about manifesting and creating something real, and you'll start to see the result of all your effort with that full moon cycle. That's what you're going to be looking forward to. And look at this coming up for the future position. This is what, comes through with it. And it says, hold your vision, with a fixed moon. So a fixed quality, a fixed modality, Sagittarius, is a more stubborn, very dedicated, very determined. Our fixed signs are Scorpio, Leo, Aquarius, and Taurus, which that full moon is going to be in. If you have anybody in your life of those signs, they could also be significant as well, or if you have those signs prominently in your chart. So let's look at some more cards and see what other messages come up around this. Sagittarius, so up on top of the dreams needing a practical plan, this is actually quite gorgeous. Let's see, I'm going to look at my full moon list so that I know. Okay, wow, and that is the full moon that's coming up. Whoa, okay. This is an amazing combination of cards right here for you. So the beaver moon is what comes up on top of the full moon in Taurus, and guess what? The beaver moon is the same as the Taurus full moon, because this is the full moon that happens in November. So these are matching up, Taurus moon, both full. So it's like, this is all about creation. The dreams need a practical plan to be brought into creation. Here is that creative full moon. So you, from this past energy, Sagittarius, you were really, really bringing in, I mean, look at even the symbols of the card. It's like, here's the blueprint, here's the design. Spirit is blessing you with this sort of innate knowledge that it's like, yeah, it's not enough just to dream about it, but I've got to put it into practical motion. Because Sagittarius, nobody dreams bigger and bolder than you. You're ruled by Jupiter, very expansive, very all-encompassing. There really is a truth of go big or go home when it comes to Sagittarius energy. So with the current energy coming in, with the full moon coming to fruition, and that will be November 12th at exactly 8:34 a.m. That'll be Eastern Standard Time, so just adjust for your time zone. That's when it actually happens. So on top of the Capricorn, you're getting the waning gibbous, which is wisdom. So there's a lot of energy of wisdom coming through, a lot of messages, a lot of maturation, because to me, Capricorn is kind of the ultimate mature energy. It's like, you know, even the youngest Capricorns seem very old. They're old souls. They have old kind of spirits. And so you're learning a lot. You're stepping into a lot of mature energy, a lot of greater wisdom. And when your planet goes into Capricorn, oh, Sagittarius, you're going to be really integrating so much. You're going to be coming from a much more grounded, centered, and mature place. This is going to be a great year ahead, I think, for you as well. So then, hold your vision. On top of that, for the future is the waxing crescent of acceptance. So to me, it's like, not only is this about being steadfast in your goals, steadfast in your vision, this is also accepting help. This is also accepting, you know, whatever gifts the universe gives you, because Sagittarians, you are a little like Capricorn, a little like Aquarius. All those three signs are kind of isolationists. They kind of tend to go off and do things by themselves. They don't always include other people. So this card is coming in and saying, look, Sagittarius, don't try to go this alone. If someone comes in and says, let me help you out, let me do something for you, I love what you're doing, let them in. Let them in. Let them help you out with this, because there's really good stuff coming through there. I'll move Mr. Dragon over here. He's been guarding my tarot decks for this full moon reading session for everyone. So let's pull from the tarot. I'm going to start with the Grand Lux, and then we're going to clarify with the Rider-Waite and see what comes up with this past, present, future motion around the full moon cycle here. Okay, Sagittarius, so here we go. Yeah, a lot of grounding energy, very, very solid, like Capricorn, coming up in the past over top of that full moon in Taurus, coming up on top of that creation card. So this is like, again, bringing your dreams into solid reality. That's what this reading is really, really about. That's what this full moon in Taurus is really about. Let's clarify that with the other tarot deck to see what comes up as an extra message for her. And lots of choices, Sagittarius. You know, make sure to get clear on exactly what it is that you're going to put all of your, you know, your goals and your dreams and your forward motion into. This could be something that maybe even, you know, had been stalling you for a little while here in the past, just that you felt like there's so many different options that you could go to, because you really are good at a lot of things. So use your forward vision. Use your determination. You don't have to move until it really feels right for you. So, you know, just remember that, Sagittarius. You don't have to jump before you're really ready, because that's part of having wisdom. That's part of having foresight. That's why Capricorns tend to procrastinate a lot. Earth signs tend to, you know, they wait because it's like we want to make sure the timing is right. And that's really your energy, is that you want to make sure that timing is right. Going into this present energy. Look at that. Mr. Sneaky, 7 of Swords coming up. What did I say? I had him come up in another reading, and I said, yeah, he's the sneakiest dude in the whole tarot. Kind of a dubious honor, but this is sort of like, you know, an energy that isn't very honest, people or situations that don't feel really above board. So to me, this coming up on top of wisdom and Capricorn energy, nobody has a BS detector like Capricorn. So you know when somebody's selling you a false story, somebody's not being completely honest, Sagittarius. So make sure that you use your wisdom, your foresight around this full moon time and going forward into the next 30 days to bring in only people who are for your highest good and aren't there to mess with you. If you've already had a situation like this, Sagittarius, this is telling me that this is coming to an end and you're saying, you know what, anybody that's not right for me, out. You know, so this is actually very positive. Let's pull a clarifier for that Seven of Swords. Yeah, because look at this. This has been a really, really difficult period. I would say that not for everyone because this is general, but for some Sagittarians out there, you've really had a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, a lot of heartbreaks over maybe people in the past or people currently who have been really dishonest, not forthcoming with you. So this is really time to get rid of that, to let that go, because you're stepping into greater wisdom. You're stepping into a time where you must value yourself stronger and better, because that Capricorn energy with that new moon coming in right now, for you, that's really saying, Sagittarius, you're worth a lot. You're valuable, you're important, you have wisdom, you have skills, you have learned so much. There's no reason anymore to put up with anyone that's giving you those sleepless nights, giving you a lot of anxiety and stress over and over again. So anybody that's not honest, kick them on out. Kick them on out, Sagittarius, because look at what's coming up in that future, you know? Acceptance of better people who really will have your best interest at heart. And look at that Queen of Cups, you know, coming into this picture as well. This is strong Scorpio energy, especially from her. She doesn't open up always immediately. She takes a little time to get to know someone, but once she trusts you all the way. So it's a very beautiful card coming in there. You can be choosy, Sagittarius, you know, let the right person in though. That's really what that is, like let the right person in. Don't let the wrong people in. Kick the icky ones out to the side. We don't need no Seven of Swords. We don't need any Seven of Swords guys coming around. All right, so let's clarify the Queen of Cups for you. No, I was about to say Scorpio again. I feel like there could be a little Scorpio energy in here, but there has definitely been a lot of heartbreak to recover from here, Sagittarius. You have really got a lot of swords in that heart. I like to shake them on out. Ramblin' Mike does this on his channel if you haven't seen him do that. He gets the Three of Swords like, out, out, out. Get out of Sagittarius's heart. We don't want those Three of Swords hurting you anymore. And I really believe that part of this is a learning curve that's coming up with that. This is all about you being, you know, valuing your heart better and letting the right people in and getting the wrong people out. This is you embracing that deeper intuition and also your grounding center. So Sagittarius, make sure that you have grounding time to focus and center. Try to get out in nature. Try to connect with Mother Earth, because that's going to be very healing for you as well. And really work through this, because, you know, we don't want any more ne'er-do-wells coming around you. We need good folks in your life. So let's pull a starseed affirmation to get a message on this. Oh, Sagittarius, the celebration card. So I think that in the end, even if there's been a lot of heartbreak, a lot of things that have just kind of kept you from that higher place, you will be getting there. Look at that celebratory energy. Celebrate your achievements. You truly are a gift to the universe. That's so beautiful. And I want you to see yourself that way, because when you do see yourself that way and you truly value who you are, none of those nasty folks are going to get in. And even if they get in for a little bit, you won't accept it. You just won't accept it. So Sagittarius, stay positive, stay grounded. So many good things are coming. Have a beautiful full moon. I'll see you soon.